It's time for Eye on Money, and today we're talking about New York State and whether it's a place people generally want to retire. Not surprisingly, it does not rank very high on a new list of the most desirable places to go after leaving the workforce. Len Valletta from Albany Financial Group is here to talk about this subject. Thank you for being here, Len.
Okay, Ann.
Who put the index together and where does New York rank?
Well, the index put together by a large financial services firm called LPL Financial. And there's a number of studies out there like this. This was a very recent one. And unfortunately, New York State ranked 49 out of 51 states in their ranking.
And what are some of the reasons for that low ranking?
Well, as you can guess, some of the things such as high taxes, affordable housing, not the lack thereof, if you will, because of high property taxes, social factors like crime rate, traffic patterns, weather, things of that nature, and the fiscal state of the fiscal status of the state itself was a negative as well in the study.
Does New York have any positive traits when it comes to retirement?
It definitely does. And so really they talked about education and employment as being positives. They talked about healthcare as being a real positive, and wellness. So there definitely were some positive things there.
It sounds like cost had a big part in our ranking.
Yeah.
Lastly, where do people want to retire?
Well, in terms of this study, the top 5 ranked states were Virginia, Iowa, Michigan, Wyoming, and South Dakota. So those were the 5 top rated ones. Some surprises there. But again, when you're looking at the criteria that they use, and I encourage people to look it up online, is that you look at, as I say, specifically costs, as you mentioned, and again, all those social factors are really big when it comes to people and planning for their own retirement.
Okay. Is there any advice you have for retirees that are maybe looking to make that big change?
Well, we always talk about, because where you live is a big factor in terms of affordability. So for a lot of people, because of family reasons and because they're kind of ingrained in the community, they're not going anywhere. But for someone who's got that flexibility or feels like they may want to try something new, we do see an awful lot of people in our clientele who end up relocating down south to warmer climates and so forth, and to a lesser cost area.
Len, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. So much more to come.